Hi everyone, this is a quick introduction to Module 3. Module 3 will continue the cause and effect essay, and you will actually submit this essay at the end of the module. This is the same essay that you started working on in Module 2. This is not something different. So keep in mind, we already started talking about it in Module 2. You actually did a discussion board in Module 2 presenting your topic idea to your class and then getting some feedback on it. And then you will also get instructor feedback on that discussion board. So make sure that you check the discussion board feedback to make sure that your topic will work for this essay before you start writing a rough draft. So this module, we're doing a couple of things to help you out with the essay. First off, you're going to be doing a quiz over the cause and effect readings from the textbook. So the textbook is divided into different patterns of writing, different styles of writing, and so you'll be reading the section on cause and effect writing, and it will go over some of the terminology that you'll need to understand and see what different topics you might do different things with the causes and effects, because the main thing you have to decide is, are you going to emphasize the causes or the effects within the essay? So that's just something to think about. And then the other thing that you'll do is prepare an outline and turn in an outline of your plan for your essay. If you submit this earlier in the unit, then you will be getting instructor feedback before your essay is turned in. You can also email it to me or something and just say, hey, this is a good idea, and I'll be happy to respond with some feedback right away, just to make sure that you're doing things correctly. So let me just go over what the unit looks like. And so you can see, minimize that. There's not as much to this unit. Obviously the overview, to-do list, the cause and effect readings for the quiz are mostly out of the patterns book. And then there's the assignment. I do want to point out that I did add some clarification for the use of documentation in this essay. I'm not expecting you to do a lot of research for this essay. It is a fairly short essay, but I do want you to be aware of, I want you to list the sources that you looked at. And then if you use any direct quotations from there, go ahead and put those quotation marks around it and tell me what source it came from. I'm not as concerned with the paraphrasing. We're going to look at that for the next essay. However, if you had a lot of good instruction in documentation in high school, which some students did not and some students did, then you're more than welcome to use MLA in the manner that you were taught. So just make sure that you are using the latest style, which is our 9th edition style. Our book is an 8th edition. The 9th edition is basically the same thing. So if you are looking at some website like EasyBib to help you with these works cited entries, that's fine. Just make sure that you have selected the latest style to help you with those works cited entries. So that's a little bit of clarification that is different from the second module. The cause and effect outline is you'll turn in, and I have a date for the first Sunday within the module. If you turn it in, then hopefully, or then I should be giving you some feedback earlier. You'll get some feedback to look at. I have a sample outline as well. You can kind of see what it looks like. A sample outline would include your working thesis and then your 3 main body paragraphs and what you plan on covering. So this is where you get to decide with your topic. Are you going to have 3 causes? Are you going to have 3 effects? Are you going to have, typically you'll have more than one or the other. So you might cover 1 cause and 2 effects, or 2 causes and 1 effect. You have to decide what is your main point. That is, what do you want to present to the reader as, why is this important to look at? Why is this important to understand? And then based on that, decide whether the causes or the effects are more important or more interesting to look at. I have an overview of MLA documentation in here as well, listing again the requirements for this essay, some page numbers to help you out with examples, and then I've got some instructor videos in here that will help you as well. You can look at all of this stuff we'll come back to for the next essay. Again, I'm not expecting a full-blown research paper, but I do want you to start getting in the habit of putting sources on your works cited page and referencing those sources if you use a direct quotation. Finally, we have the submission for the essay itself. You'll start your assignment, you'll submit your file like you've done before. This essay, by the way, is worth a little bit more than the last essay. There will be a rubric down here. I have to retype all of the rubrics, so I'll have a rubric posted down here so you can see what you will be graded on before you submit the essay. So again, not a terribly difficult module, but we are finishing the essay, and so that's going to take the most time. Keep in mind that you want to leave yourself time to do multiple drafts. You are expected to not only look at feedback from your last essay once that's graded, but also be proofreading your own essay. We are not doing peer editing until later in the class, and so it is your responsibility to get peer feedback from people you know, from the Writing Center, and from your own self, making sure that you do proofread your own essay, go over the criteria sheet, look to make sure that you have all of the elements that are required for the essay, because that's what you're graded on. So thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you send me an email, I will add 5 points of extra credit to your cause and effect essay for watching this video.